Hi, Aries. This is going to be a week ahead forecast. We're going to look at the energy you're going to experience for May 16th until I believe the 23rd. Yeah. So let's get into it. If you're new, welcome. I haven't been on YouTube in a while, guys. I was not really feeling my best. That's a whole story in itself, but I'm back. Hopefully, I'm back for good and we can get back into the flow of things. But yeah, let's get into it. If you would like to see more of my readings, subscribe, check out the description if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter for daily horoscopes. If you want a personal, that information is going to be listed below. I think I am going to be cutting back on taking personal readings or these certain types and making it only phone sessions just so that I can cut back on time and things like that. But let's get it popping. Aries for the week ahead for May 16th through the 23rd. Okay. So your current energy, you and your current energy, we have the Seven of Coins. Upcoming struggle or obstacle, we do have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Where your focus or what you need to embrace this week, we do have the Empress. The energy surrounding finances, we have the Six of Wands. Love, we do have the Three of Coins. And, of course, advice, we have the Three of Cups. I'm going to move these over. And then let me pull one of these. What's the card for my Aries for May 16th through the 23rd? We have communicate clearly. Okay. Alrighty, so let's kind of talk about this. So right off the bat, Aries, I'm getting a sense that this is a time frame where you guys are having to really reimagine what your future looks like. You may have had this idea or understanding of what things were going to look like for you in the grand scheme of things, and time is changing. Things are shifting, and you may be having a broader perspective finally. And with this change in perspective comes a lot of questions that you're having to ask yourself, especially when it comes to your personal energy being turned away from certain things that you may have been drawn to prior to this time frame. And when I say this, this could literally be in any area in your life. Now, another thing that's going to be important for this week is going to be communication. That's a big thing that's coming up, especially with this card coming out, communicate clearly. There's an emphasis on you needing to make sure with the people that you interact with that the way that you're getting your point across is not you sugarcoating things or trying to, make things seem a different way than what it may be, because you may have people around you who may misconstrued what you're trying to say and take it a different way. Now, what I see here, going deeper into the spread, when it comes to you and your current energy, we have the Seven of Coins. So this is you trying to have a level of patience. You could be struggling because there's certain things that you feel like should be taken off or moving a lot faster, and you could be feeling like there's just slight delays or things aren't necessarily happening the way that you want them to. Also with the Seven of Coins, if you're not in that energy specifically, you're more in the energy of looking at your situation from this overview perspective and trying to see what exactly are you doing wrong? What exactly have you been neglecting to stay on top of that's been creating a level of instability with what you're doing here. And even in terms of a romantic relationship, some of you are looking at the overall conclusion of the relationship at this point. And you could be feeling like where you guys are at now in the relationship, this person that you're dating may have not evolved enough for you. And you could be having questions there. Now, when it comes to what I see for the upcoming possible struggle or obstacle that may come up for this week, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, this could be like block communication. So this could be you blocking someone, or like you trying to convey, like we were talking about earlier, communication. You could be trying to convey your feelings to someone, specifically boss, lover, etc., family member, and your point isn't really getting through to them, or you feel like they're not really listening to you or understanding where you're honestly coming from. Some of you, this could be travel, or some of you like completely getting over something may be the issue as well. Now, where you need to kind of put your focus and where you need to embrace certain energies this week, you do have the Empress card representing that. So with this, where you need to focus your energy is on your finances, how you can be more financially stable, especially if you guys feel like there's some instability there. This is focusing on strengthening your relationship with like a mother figure around you, especially if that relationship is important to you. Also with the Empress card, excuse the noise outside, guys. Somebody's parking, okay? With the Empress card as well, this could be like focusing on mothership if you guys are mothers, or if you have children, this is focusing just on being a parent. And this is also just focusing on your overall growth, and what you need to be embracing is your overall growth. A lot of you, you're growing exponentially, yeah. And things are taking off for you. And through this, there's a lot of confusion and questions you're having to ask yourself. And don't confuse confusion with being lost or being defeated, okay? Now, what may be going on with your finances during this time frame? We do have the Six of Wands in reverse. So there could be something that you're trying to do financially that you feel like didn't necessarily work out to your exact plan. With the Six of Wands in reverse, you could be fixating on just the bad things, like fixating on feeling like you're not as successful as you want to be. And that's more of the problem for you. Some of you may not be having any financial problems necessarily, but it's just you feel like you deserve more. You feel like you deserve to have more, and you're not necessarily getting that. Okay. Some of you could be feeling like you're just unsuccessful in certain things. It could be internalizing that, and that could be affecting your money. So be careful. Now, when it comes to love, we do have the Three of Coins, and this is you trying to work on your relationship. Some of you could be suspecting that there's a third party situation going on, or some of you are very much aware of that, and that could start to become a bit of a problem because they look like they're about to take each other's heads off with the brooms, okay? So yes, it's either you guys are trying to work on your relationship, or there may be a third party situation that's becoming a conflict. Now, the advice for this time frame with the Three of Cups in reverse, there's definitely a need for you to make sure, for one, that you guys are not in this laxy-daisy energy anymore. If you guys have been in this energy of kind of like taking it easy and not taking things as serious as you need to, it's time for you to get your head back in the game. Some of you also need to kind of look at the close relationships that you keep around you and really analyze whether or not some relationships are necessary to keep around you, especially if you've already been having funny feelings about certain people. This energy, you'll know exactly who you need to kind of distance yourself from. But this is what I see. Also, there's a need for you guys to stop focusing on things that didn't necessarily work out in terms of like personal accolades that you were trying to achieve. Only focus on why you didn't necessarily achieve them and what exactly may have caused that, okay? The worst thing you can do is fixate on disappointment, but not in a sense where you're learning from disappointment. So this is what I see. I hope that you took something from this video. If you did, thumbs it up, subscribe. Check out the description if you want a personal. My information to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, my second YouTube channel, which I will eventually get back into the flow of posting on there. You'll see some content this week. All that will be below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.